Once upon a time, in a cozy, green pond nestled deep within a whispering forest, lived a little frog named Fernando. Fernando was a happy frog who loved to hop on lily pads, sing riveting songs to the moon, and play hide-and-seek among the tall reeds. He had bright sparkling eyes and a cheerful croak. But Fernando had one very peculiar habit. He simply did not like to wash his left foot. Now, all the other frogs in the pond were very neat and tidy every evening. Before settling down for sleep, they would gently splash their webbed feet in the clear pond water, making sure every toe was perfectly clean. They loved the feeling of fresh, cool water on their skin. But Fernando's left foot, well, it was always just a little bit dusty. He would hop and play all day, and when it came time for a foot bath, he'd cleverly hide his left foot behind a lily pad or quickly jump away. His friend, Fiona the fish, would sometimes swim by and ask, "Fernando, why is your left foot always looking a bit brown?" Fernando would just shrug his little shoulders and say, "Oh, it's just from all my adventures, Fiona." It's a special adventure foot. The wise old owl, who watched over the pond from a branch above, would hoot softly, "A clean foot is a happy foot, young Fernando." But Fernando, being a little bit stubborn about his special adventure foot, would just giggle one lovely evening as the stars began to twinkle and the fireflies danced. Fernando was getting ready for bed. He had played all day, hopping through mud puddles and climbing mossy rocks. He snuggled into his favorite soft lily pad, but something felt a little bit itchy. He wiggled his toes, but the itchiness wouldn't go away, especially on his unwashed left foot. He tried to ignore it. He closed his eyes and thought about soft clouds and yummy flies. But the itch grew stronger, a tiny tickle that made it hard to relax. He scratched his left foot with his right foot, then rubbed it on a smooth stone. But nothing helped. The happy feeling of going to sleep was disappearing, replaced by a gentle, nagging discomfort. Fernando sighed. He looked at his left foot, which indeed looked a little more brown and dusty than usual. He thought about what Fiona and the wise old owl had said. Maybe, just maybe, they were right. He gently dipped his unwashed left foot into the cool, clear pond water. The water felt so refreshing. He swished his foot around, wiggling his toes, and felt tiny bits of dust and mud float away. He even scrubbed it ever so lightly with a smooth, round pebble. When he pulled his left foot out of the water, it sparkled. It was no longer brown and dusty, but green and shiny, just like his other foot. And the best part, the itchiness was completely gone. A wonderful, calm feeling spread through his whole body. His left foot felt light and happy. Fernando settled back onto his lily pad, pulling his clean, happy feet underneath him. He felt so much more comfortable, so much more peaceful. The moonlight shone down, making the water sparkle, and the forest sounds were a gentle lullaby. He drifted off to sleep quickly, dreaming of clean lily pads and sparkling water. From that night on, Fernando made sure to wash all his feet every evening, especially his special adventure foot. He learned that sometimes a little bit of cleanliness can bring a lot of comfort and help you sleep wonderfully. And he lived happily ever after, a clean, happy frog in his cozy green pond. Now, as the world grows quiet and you are tucked warmly in your bed, it's time for you to close your eyes. Just like Fernando, when we are clean and cozy, we can rest perfectly and dream the sweetest dreams. Good night.